Hi guys, we're here today talking about the heater in your brand new trailer. You're going to find the main heater unit underneath the sink in the back hatch. So with the unit, there's no maintenance or hookup that you have to do on this side of things. It does have an exhaust that's going to run out the side of the trailer. You also will find your main hose for the propane system under here. Around the side of the trailer, we do have your heater exhaust vent. Nothing you have to do with this as far as setting up the heater or maintenance wise, but it will get warm when you're using the heater, so that's just something to be aware of. Around the front of the trailer, you're going to find your propane tank. One thing to note on this hose, it is internally threaded, which means it's reverse threaded. So on this side, it's actually lefty-tighty. So you'll turn this to the left, tighten that down nice and snug. You'll go down to the bottom here. You have a quick quart, just like an air chuck that you'll hook up. And then on the tank side, you'll go ahead and open up that propane tank. From there, you'll go inside the trailer. And we have your main controls underneath here. So you're gonna find two buttons. You're gonna have a reverse button, which just takes you back a screen. And you're gonna have your center button, which is your toggle to scroll through, as well as select your different options. So to wake that up, push in on that dial once. You'll see the camper flashing in the top left corner. Push in to select that, and then turn the dial to the right to select whatever temperature you like. Push in again to select that temperature. You'll know the heater is on because you'll see the flame, propane bottle, and fan across that top line. So it's gonna try to kick on now. You'll hear the fan kick on shortly down below. This port is aimable, so you can turn this to aim at whoever's generally more cold. In a little bit, this is going to give us an error code. When you first hook up your propane, there's going to be an air gap between the propane tank and the heating unit. To run through that, you may have to reset this 2 to 3 times before you actually start getting heat. When it gives us that error code, I'll show you how to reset it because it is very simple. While we wait, we can look at our other things we have under here. So we have the fuse panel and breaker box. Standard automotive style fuses here. They do have indicator lights to show you which ones need replaced if you were to blow one. Top right hand corner, you do have a propane detector. So if you had a leak that was getting into the cabin, that would notify you of that. You have a 12-volt port and a dual USB. Your 110 outlet is going to be the GFCI for all of the other 110s. And the far right corner is your thermostat for the heater, which will just tell it what the temperature is inside the cabin. If we look back at the control now, we can see it says E2H. That's our error code that it's not getting any gas. To reset this is super simple. Push it once to wake it up, push it again to get it to reset. That's now going to run through its reset cycle and try to kick back on. If we were to leave it on, it's just going to give us that error code again because we don't have propane in our system. So we are just going to turn the system off. So we'll push in to go to the main menu. With the camper flashing, we're going to push in to select that one more time, turn all the way to the left until it says off, and push in to select off. That gave us the error code right in the middle of that. But now with that off, you'll see those icons disappear across the top there. You do have other options on here. You have the camper. You can turn the fan on, which just pulls in air from the external of the trailer. You have a timer, you can set the clock, and you can dive into the settings with the little wrench. We do supply the user's manual for that, so you can kind of dive into those deeper options. But that's the main setup of the heater.